What's up, everybody? It is your girl, Popular Loader here, friend. Get into it, friend. Just a little something fun, a little festive, a little different, a little a little loud, a little loud, but not too much. Just a little fun, okay? Just a little fun, okay? Anywho, so as you guys can see from the title above, don't mind the little wet spots. That's my coconut oil, girl. We can't be ashy. But yes, you guys, as you can see from the title above, this is going to be a encouraging message for someone in need, for those that are feeling broken in spirit, for those of you that have just had something crazy come out of nowhere and you just need a pick-me-up, for those of you just browsing. My intention is that if you find it to this reading, honey, you were meant to freaking be here, okay? Period. All right, so let's all tap into our intuition. Okay, let's all tap in. Get clear, friend. Get clear. Get clear right now. I need you to get clear. I need you to get clear. Are you clear? Are you clear? Okay. So as you can see, we have two piles. These are shot glasses. I'll show you them in a second. We have the Chucky shot glass and we have the Michael Myers shot glass. Okay. I think that's cool how we got like this play on these colors. Interesting. It's like a duality here. It's like a different universe. I don't know. Anyway. Okay. Intuitively, for each of these piles, prior to coming on camera, I rolled and I set my intention that those of you that need to see a number in order to be like, yes, that's my sign. Okay. I set the intention that when I roll the dice and whatever number comes out, whoever is drawn to each of these piles, like that'll be something that'll be really bold to you. That'll be like, yes, that's me. Okay. I also feel like there's going to be a good portion of you guys that pick based off of the pointers. Okay. Look at the pointers, the color. There could be something here about color. There could be something here about the aesthetic of each pointer. The purple pointer is going to go with the Michael Myers group and the white pointer is going to go with the Chucky group, okay? So just get your number in your mind. I mean, if the numbers don't match up, girl, that don't mean you're not supposed to be here. You're still supposed to be here, okay? But it just might be for somebody else, all right? So move to the side a little bit. Let our friend come through, get their little matchup so that they can know that they are supposed to be here as well. So let's open these up. And let's see, okay? So, because I didn't even look at these, so it's like a little surprise. Oh, what is it, friend? We got the 3 and the 1. Okay. Okay, the 3 and the 1. So if you were drawn to the Michael Myers group, the purple pointer, the number 3 could be of significance, okay? And I'm just going to say some things. This does not mean that it applies to you, but just take it as further confirmation. You could be a Gemini. You could be born on the 3rd of some month. All right. I'm also getting a lot of talents. Okay. You could be very talented with your hands. You could be a tarot reader. You could be a mechanic. You could do landscaping. You could draw. You could paint. You could be a writer. You could have just recently pick back up the pen in some type of way, journaling, scripting. Somebody here, you like to write plans for people to elevate, like you like to maybe make planners revolved around how to elevate as a person, maybe dealing with, I don't know, shadow work or something like that, okay? You could do those things. I also feel like there could be a musical talent here for those of you that are going to be drawn to pile 1. The movie Richie Rich just came through so fucking strong, okay? The movie Richie Rich just came through so strong, so nostalgic. I also want to say for those of you that might be going through some type of tower moment, all right? Some type of rough time or you're just not feeling it. I do feel like there could be a disconnect or a shift happening that is meant to reconnect you back to, like, there's like innate gifts that you guys have. You guys are probably naturally gifted, naturally talented. Maybe once upon a time you were very curious. I don't know. There's a vibe here. We're about to bring you back to that curious nature. We're trying to bring you back to that almost magician-like energy. I'm getting like the artist. We're trying to put you back in that artist energy. Okay, we're trying to get your mind seeing things. Like there's something here about we want you to see what's going on, pile one, as a muse. We don't want you to feel debilitated in this environment. We want you to see this as a muse, and we don't want you to forget. Like some of you guys could be forgetting just how talented you are, and there could even be some advice coming through here for you to channel some of those challenges through third house activities. Okay, maybe, I mean, some of you guys could take some short travels. I don't know. You might need to call a sibling. A sibling might be of support. But I also just feel like tapping into that creative nature, okay? Something to do with your hands, writing, maybe even, I'm not gonna lie, some brain games, okay? Something here, something, friend, all right? To get it activated, to get it challenged, to get it going, get it brainstorming. So really quick, before we show the cups, we gotta move on to pile two, babe. Pile two, okay, my Chucky. Oh, wow. You know what's crazy? It's funny because you guys got the first house. So of course you could be an Aries. You could be very impulsive, or this could all be associated with the change up, the revamp, the rebrand in some type of way. Because I'm thinking of your image, like how you present yourself, how you dress, how you show up. You could also be reaching an age or about to hit an age where it's like, I don't know, it's one of those ages where people are like, whoa, when you turn this age, like things change, you know? I'm not saying that things really do change like that, but I don't know, like you could be turning, I don't know, I hope you're not turning 20, girl. A little young to be over here. But I don't know, you could be turning 30 or you could be turning 40, or maybe even 50, you know what I'm saying? Like it seems like it's one of those digits. And there's a level of maturing or wanting to revamp yourself, represent yourself, okay? There could be a lot of focus on your reputation as well. I don't know why that's coming through, because I don't know, the switch up here, I mean, both piles are bosses. I'm not going to be surprised, especially with us having two piles, if some of you guys are drawn to both. But I don't know, I just got super courageous in the chest, baby. Like, it's real lioness. It's real solar plexus. It's giving real fifth house energy as well. I'm getting that Leo vibe, but I'm also getting like leadership, authority, okay, business, like top dog at a business, okay. You could even be in a powerful position. You could be someone's supervisor, okay, to some capacity. You could be moving in that direction, or that could be something that you want to progress to. I feel like with this group, there could be a pick-me-up that you're currently in the process of doing, or messages that need to come, I don't know, in this reading to help pick you up in regards to self-esteem, okay, in regards to confidence, okay, follow through. 0808, you could be a life path number 8 or a life path number 11. I don't know why that came through, but it did. Let me see if there's anything else that I wanted to say with that group. You could have a scar on your eye, or there could be a level of, we need you to see this from a different perspective, okay? So there could even be a push towards self-reflection. I don't want to say self-analysis, but there is like some sort of awareness here in order to get past certain blocks that you may be experiencing within itself. There's a level of, we have to be aware in order to conquer that and to move forward. It feels like it's connected to self-esteem, okay? Ooh, I just got burnt out. All right, so let's look at the cup, girl. Ta. All right. Let's look at the cups though, friend. I gotta make a thumbnail, but I gotta cover them dice up because this ain't no freebie. Yeah, you see that? So pile 1 is gonna be the Michael Myers, as we stated. Okay, Michael Myers. And then pile 2 is going to be the Chucky. So yes, you guys, go ahead, pick intuitively, and I will see you guys at your pile. Okay, pile 1. So excuse the mess. You're catching me like while I was in the process of shuffling, but it's like your messages are already coming through. So somebody here could be sick right now. I'm also picking up on a lot of pressure being put on you. I I don't know, it could be you putting the pressure on yourself, or it could be a task that you're involved in. Like this could be work related, or maybe, because I'm not gonna lie, friend, I was getting this intuitive nudge that something that you used to be very passionate about, or something that used to feel very fun, maybe even effortless, it's become like a job. Like it's starting to become what you didn't want it to become. It's starting to become maybe even challenging in some type of way. Yeah, like a hobby or something. I don't know. It feels like it just started to become more of a stress, something that you truly were passionate about. And I think that's another thing. Okay, so I asked, I'm like, what is the house? Or like, what's really kicking my Power One's ass, right? 1 o'clock. We have that 5th house energy. And it's funny because I did talk about like that Gemini aspect of like 3rd house vibes, with just that creative mind, tapping in with the creative abilities, things of that nature. And with the 5th house, it can also talk about like true intelligence, self-expression, the heart, okay? And just, I don't know, being bold and being okay with oneself. That's how I'm looking at it, okay? Especially when I asked, I was like, okay, so what's the advice? What is their best advice on how to move so that they can really conquer this energy, okay? Y'all got the Aquarius. I know you see it. You got Uranus, all right? Fran, that's telling me. This is the thing, Fran. And I'm gonna have to dive a little deeper to see what exactly is doing it. Because I feel like what I'm telling you, this might be something that you've told yourself before. And there could be a vibe of like, how do I keep coming here? Like, how do I come back to this place so many times, so often? And it could be just the effects of the world. You could be very sensitive to energy. So I don't know. This could even talk about, because when I look at that moon card, there could be, I'm thinking of like a sensitivity to the masses. All right. So there could be a level of too many outer influences causing some type of distortion, whether it's happening forcefully or maybe whether you're allowing it. And what I mean by that, maybe going on social media so much to the point where it's almost like your own reality starts to get meshed into someone else's reality, and now you're comparing yourself, or now you're trying to keep up with the Joneses, or now you're like losing sight of your original vision. Okay, and then it starts to cause these pressures from, some of the things that I stated previously. So there could be a level of that. And I feel like if that is the case, there is a need to have like a gentle acknowledgement of, I could be really putting some unnecessary pressure on myself, which is leading me away from what I'm passionate about, away from my natural, authentic self, and from my natural mission of what really falls in line with me and who I am as Pile 1. So I feel like the encouragement here is coming through like, it is okay to be you, and it is okay to do something how you see fit to do it. Now, what I mean by that, this feels like it's very connected to creativity, again, self-expression. You guys are being asked to kind of, when I look at that Aquarius energy, because I've already started some of the zodiacs, I get this tip of the spear type of vibe. And no, I'm not just saying that because I'm an Aquarius. It's just the energy that I was picking up on this month. There's just this vibe of like, be an individual, like whatever that looks like for you. Be rebellious in nature. Don't hurt nobody, but just in the sense of maybe everybody's going one way, but you're wanting to go another way. Maybe everyone is into this type of art, but you're like, I just don't resonate with that. Like, I don't want to lose. Yeah, I'm picking up on that too. I could be talking to an artist who like, maybe what you like to do, it almost seems like it's not taking to people, like people aren't taking to it, and you're just like, but this is what I'm passionate about. 444 on the clock. This is what really brings me joy. So that's the thing. Ooh, okay, hold up. It's a lot coming down, friend. Because wait, friend. I got to talk to my peeps. Like we said, encouraging, we don't want to come in too blunt. But this is the thing. There might need to be a gentle check, possibly, friend, of the ego, okay? Just a little bit, friend. Just a little bit. I got to say it gently. Because if it's really about passion, I don't know, I'm picking up on this. Something, the passion of it. It's like, I don't feel passionate in the same way that I feel before. It's almost like maybe I feel like I have to perform, or maybe I feel disconnected from my craft, or some of you guys could just be having a creator's block, okay? And we'll get to that in a minute. But, so let me see, what should my message be for this? It's like, what is causing you to feel like you have to step outside of being who you are? Like, what is making you feel like that? That's for someone here. There's just this empowering message of like, be you, okay? And step out just like that. That individualistic energy, that different perspective. There's a natural channel here, because also when I think about just even like the 11th house, I don't know. There's like this deep vibe. And I only said the 11th house because we have Aquarius energy here. There's like this deep vibe, or this deep connection between the mind and the divine, okay? So there could be a lot of intuitive messages also coming down right now. A lot of intuitive downloads, okay? I don't know. It's almost like I'm feeling the inspiration. I'm getting the creativity is in my mind. Like, I'm getting it. Like, I'm getting that. But then there's like this pressure. What is it with this 9 of Wands? Okay, there's something here that you guys are being asked to detach from or go against in an Aquarian fashion, okay? And for a lot of you, this is being okay in your skin and being okay with what authentically is you. When you take out the noise of what everybody else wants, or what they say is okay, or what they say is this, or what they say is that, or XYZ, 7:17 on the clock, what does that look like for you? Because, yeah, everyone might not like what it is that you're doing, but if it's truly about passion, you know, let that be the fuel. Your passion, not somebody else's desires. I don't know, it almost feels like this low energy is stemming from someone going outside of, I don't want to just say what's authentic to them, but what really was fueling that passionate energy. So they want you to come back to that. They want you to ask yourself, okay, where have I gotten away from maybe being present in my craft, or whatever it is that you do, to where it's almost like I'm in a survival mode, okay? Like I'm in a, I don't know, it's like it's taking the fun out of stuff. And I do feel like there's a level of meditation. Something here is not, and I don't want to say this in a way where I'm invalidating anyone's feelings. Of course, you know, this is a general meeting. I said a general meeting. This is a general reading, aka general meeting, friend. We're meeting right now, okay? But for real though, it's like I don't want to invalidate anyone's feelings, but there could be something that you are putting on your shoulders, and your spiritual team is like, we need you to just breathe. We just need you to breathe. Take a second. Look, the calmer you are, the more time slows down, and the easier it is to get everything done. Because your spiritual team, they're speaking to you, friend. Okay? I feel like there could be, pray. This would be a great time to pray, talk to God, meditate, have some moments of silence. Like, make sure you're treating yourself with that, hold on real quick, friend. This is distracting me. But make sure you're treating yourself in a way that really honors the body, makes you feel good, okay? Helps you feel fueled, helps you come back into this Knight of Wands energy. It almost feels like there's a level of stepping outside of yourself. And they're like, come back to center, okay? Now, we got to talk about these ideas that I see coming through, friend. We got to talk about it. So I just want to, y'all see that coconut oil in there? Uh-oh. Hold on, you guys. My battery's about to die. That's another thing, okay? Listen, it is okay for y'all to take a break, okay? Take a break, refuel yourself. I don't know. I'm almost feeling like I have to tell somebody something that they know, but it's almost like they're in that transition period that we all get into, or that period in between, like that in between phase of where we just forgot, like, hold on, I do have this outlet, or hold on, like if my back is in the wall, if my back is against the wall in this way, I can do this, okay? And it could be because life is just moving a little fast right now. I also was picking up on, real quick before my camera dies, let me pause this just so I don't lose this clip. Not gonna lie, friend, I was also picking up on a boss that could be really just, oh, woo! People at work could really just be working that nerve, okay? It could be something associated with work, and I feel like it could be really playing some part in how you see yourself, or just maybe putting a damper on your confidence. And there is just, let me see what the advice is for those in that situation. What's the advice for those in a rough work situation? Ooh. Yeah, okay, look at that. King of Wands and the Sun. And it's crazy because we have Aquarius energy here and we have Leo energy with that 5th house and that Uranus, however you want to say it, girl. Now we got Leo energy, okay? All that fire, boldness. Somebody here, I don't like the energy that I'm picking up on in a work environment where it's like you could be really showing up and really just doing your best. There could be a lot going on behind the scenes, and it feels like someone could just be making it really hard for you, or it's just this weird, I don't want to go there, but it could be this weird ass competitive vibe from someone who is more seasoned than you time wise. Maybe there's a envy over your youth, or there could be an envy over your experience, your age in the field. I don't know what this is between this Knight of Wands and this King of Wands energy, or what about your King of Wands, Knight of Wands energy, this fire energy is really setting others off. Regardless of the fact, you are being encouraged to fight past that. You're being encouraged to shine right now. I don't know who you are, but it is your time to shine. It is your time to be you and shine, not how everybody else wants you to shine, friend, but what is shining for you. And if you don't know what that looks like, it might be some time for reflection. What does shining where I'm at right now, what does that feel like? Where am I not shining? Where am I holding back because of others? Where am I allowing outside influences to pressure me into actions that I don't feel like are, or I wouldn't say within my moral compass, or just, I don't know why that came through, but just actions that don't feel rooted in me, that don't make me feel confident, that don't make me feel like I'm really honoring myself, okay? That don't make me feel good. Why am I letting these people make me feel bullied into submission to not show myself in the workplace, to not defend myself? Why am I allowing this, somebody here could have been a very dominating figure, not me really channeling while the battery is dying. Somebody here could have been a very dominating figure, and it really could have caused some type of distortion. And it happens repetitively. It's like when you feel good, up, ready to go, it's like, you're making, headway, and then boom, it's like, and I just seen 0303 on the clock. It's like this person's, their narration, or this environment and the narration of the people in that environment, it's like a dominating, it almost feels like a parent. It's not, I'm not saying it is a parent, but it's almost like that controlling or dominating parent, or that, hovering parent or something like that. And I feel like there's this echo effect that happens when you become very ambitious, or when you are really being in your own self. It's almost like it triggers the fear in that. Maybe because, I don't know, you might not have been able to really be yourself growing up. Maybe there was a level of, when I'm myself, comes this type of scrutiny. I have to defend myself. I have to wait on the enemy. I know somebody's coming. I know there's going to be this. And there's just this level of I hate to say level. I hate when I just say that word. I got to use a different word. There's how it's coming through. It's like you're really being asked to be the trailblazer. You're meant to be in that energy. They want you to fight past that friction and be okay with fighting past that. Don't feel bad about trudging through. Don't feel bad about shining. Don't feel bad about being adventurous. Don't feel bad about that tip of the spear energy. Don't feel bad when you start to feel good about yourself and confident. okay? In that dialogue, whatever makes you feel threatened, there's a level of shine past that. And how can they practically do that? Practical ways to shine past that. Woo! We got the Queen of Swords, baby. Okay. What else came through? And the Eight of Wands. Now the Queen of Swords, I do have it kind of in this weird position. This is almost giving me, every time I look at this now, I think of Cardi B and her album. Okay, maybe there could be a connection to Cardi B and how she's moving, or just the lyrics on her album. I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet. I like to listen to it when it's not as hyped, you know, when everybody else isn't doing it. Real Aquarius as shit, you know. But yes, and the Eight of Wands is, it's time to move forward, travel, speak up, put them ideas in action, okay? Don't hold yourself back. Be a force, okay? Be authoritative. All right, be in your power, make decisions, control your territory, set firm boundaries with people, and don't feel bad about that. Okay, especially if they're intervening in a very unhealthy way towards, it's almost like your drive. It's almost like your, I'm getting like a suck of the prana, baby. I'm like, back up, you know? Let me pause this though before I lose this. That is what's really coming through. And it's crazy because although the battery is dying, the resilience of this battery right now, because it's been blinking for a minute, okay? And I know y'all tired. I know y'all tired, but I'm telling y'all, and I did just hear pressure, not really here. I be having to clarify that because I don't be wanting nobody to think like I'm here. You know, it's like an intuitive here, but like I am getting, friend, I'm getting, okay? I'm getting this vibe of like, it's like a, and there it go, lost it, trying to explain myself, damn. It's just, I don't know, very unique. There's a very unique energy. There's a very bold energy, strong-willed, resilient. I want to know, what is this? If that thought comes back to me, it'll come back. But what is this? What is really behind this Nine of Wands? Gosh. And it's crazy because that is where you guys are struggling. It could even be being in that position of authority. Gosh. Okay, there could be a community, a person, place, someone that you really care about, that really just echoes in your mind, or they might not agree with what it is that you do, but if you sit with yourself, friend, and I'm not talking about shit that is unhealthy and shit that could be harming you. I'm talking about, you know, creative endeavors and stuff. Gotta tell the Lulus that be on here sometimes. But I'm talking about if you were to really vibe out with yourself and ask yourself, how this makes me feel, or like, what is really, I just heard golden to me. What makes me feel passionate? What makes me feel free? There's like this vibe of like, I want to be free. I want to trailblaze. I want to pow, but I don't know if there's, I don't know. It could be something tied to the past. It could be something tied to, like, you could already know what this is. Like, it could be, I don't know, a water sign. I don't know, friend. I don't know. We do have that moon energy. I don't know. But I guess the main message that I'm getting is it's okay to shine, bro. It is okay to shine. There's like this overwhelming fight that I feel like you guys always feel like you have to have in order to defend what you love, or what your passions are, or what you want to do, or who you are. And there's a vibe of, no, don't get caught up in that, friend. They might not get you, but you gotta get you, okay? I don't know who needed to hear that. Messages of encouragement for my pile one. Messages of encouragement. We have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. That third house energy is giving that Gemini energy. There's something real jovial wanting to come in. Like, don't be so hard on yourself either, okay? Take it day by day, friend, okay? Vibe. Relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Yes, build a community around yourself. Like, create necessary boundaries with those that are becoming disruptive in unhealthy ways. okay? 333 on the clock. Maybe find an environment or like seek out people that you actually will resonate with. I'm not talking about yes men. I'm talking about people that actually have healthy mindsets, people that respect the trailblazer, people that will accept your creative mind and your creative endeavors, people that want to see you expand, people that want to see the best for you and just vibe out with that energy. I don't know. There's something coming through here about a Pilates class or like a yoga class or like a class where I'm seeing multiple people and you guys connect. Create that community. Or shit, if you want to be by yourself, you could also do that too. So really quick, just because I feel like it's necessary, let me go to this humor. The book says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. There are definitely parts of life that require your serious attention, but you have to learn to have fun. Don't neglect things that bring you joy or make you laugh. Besides that, the health benefits to your physical body, your emotional and mental bodies reap huge rewards from art of joy. Seek out the people who make you feel good about being alive. Avoid cynicism and pessimism. Always look at your cup as being half full instead of half empty. The endless chatter of this physical dimension can seep into your conscious mind, so do your best to listen to happy music, read soul-enriching fiction, and be wary of movies or TV shows that can darken your mood. Happy people attract happy people. Okay? Let me also. I do feel like I want to pull probably 2 more. I just don't want this to die on me. I know it's about to. A message from my pile 1. A message from my pile 1. Okay, we have the turquoise orca. You are a gentle soul with intense power, period. Focus your thoughts on positive outcomes. Again, positive outcomes. Focus on the humor. Positive outcomes and bring them into being. You are highly intelligent with great learning abilities, never making the same mistake twice. Take inventory of the emotional pressures you're under and know when it's time to take a breath. You also have that right here, breath, friend. Right there, you see it, okay? Your purpose is huge and you are surrounded by support. Go within. Diving deep moves you forward. Diving deep moves you forward. Diving deep. Once again, some of you guys might want to go watch Ralph, if you know what I'm talking about, on this channel. He's like a motivational speaker. Anyway, it says make a big splash. So if you want to see that up close, girl, there that is. So I'm going to pause this, replace the battery, because I do want to pull you guys another card. So give me 1 second. Okay. You know what song is in my head? You guys might not know this song, but I know I've been changed. It's a Christian gospel song, I meant to say. So let's see, a message, encouraging message. Let this really hit for my pile 1. Okay, that was sure of itself. That was like, you ain't even gotta, it just fell out, girl. Let's see what it is. Ooh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Yo, that straight up fell on the ground. You'll never believe me, so I'm not even gonna go too crazy. I'm not surprised. We talked about it, bro. Be true to yourself. That's that Aquarian energy. Pulling at the small of your back, okay? It says, you may feel pressured to meet the expectations of others over listening to and following your own inner counsel. Are you tempted to seek the approval of others instead of pursuing what you really feel and want to do? This is your opportunity, pile 1, to break free from the tendency to abandon yourself because of misplaced values. Summon your divine energy. Ooh, I just seen 1 on the clock. Summon your divine energy and call in the strength to rise, to be true to yourself no matter what others think. Your divine energy is calling you to be true to yourself and reclaim your personal integrity, no matter how frightening it may feel. Honor and lovingly express your true feelings regardless of the outcome, and find the courage to face opposition. Be wary of selling out to temporary flattery instead of maintaining the self-respect that comes from being faithful and true to yourself. Watch that you are not pressured into playing nice while ignoring your truth because you're afraid of what you might face if you let your feelings be known. Summon your strength and call in your divine power to keep you aligned with who you really are. Your divine invitation is this: stick to your convictions in a non-aggressive, loving, grounded way, no matter how unfamiliar or scary it may be. That's so funny to have the Nine of Wands clarified by this King of Cups type of energy. Anyway, it says, even at the risk of great loss or painful disapproval from others, like stay true. The fear you face is an illusion that's keeping you from living a fully empowered life, that moon energy. Stick to your truth. It will be worth the effort. And we got that purple. Are you an Aquarius, girl? Or that could just be that Aquarius energy coming through, that amethyst vibe. You know, it's coming in like a da, da, da. Okay? But anyway, yes, pile one. That was your spread. Please let me know if it resonates, and I'll see you guys down below in the comments. Okay, pile two. First of all, friend, you're T. Okay, you're definitely T. You did choose the Chucky, okay, shot glass. So I'm not gonna lie, there could be some messages in pile one, or majority of your messages could have came out in the channeled message, I don't know. But really quick, this surrender card did come out for you guys. Or at least I'm gonna say it's for you, right? Because what I did initially before coming on here is I was like, what area of life is really whooping my pile two's ass? And y'all got the fourth house, that Cancer energy, okay? This could revolve around, I don't know, there could be a heavy focus. Actually, scratch that. We'll go into that after. We'll go into that after. We'll go into the fourth house things after. So I asked that, it was the fourth house. When I asked, what is the advice to overcome whatever's going on in that area, you guys are being asked to move Venus-like, okay? Venus energy came through for how you are to conquer said whatever, all right? It's happening in this fourth house. Now, real quick, so I was opening my book and randomly this card was there. So I was like, this gotta be for them. And I'll pull another one. So let's just start here so I can collect my thoughts, because there's a lot coming down. I just get a real business-esque energy, like someone that could be going to school, or you could be the first homeowner, or you could want to be the first homeowner. You could be the first to go to school. You could be the, I don't know, like I'm getting some, I guess let me talk through this. Let me just talk through this, because I always, if the energy is like on me, I got to talk through it to get it off me, all right? Things, let me see. Let me just come out and say it. Don't let how you look stop you or make you feel like you're less than, or like you can't achieve what others have due to your cultural background, due to how you look. Because when I do think of the fourth house, I do think of like, not inheriting something, but hereditary stuff, okay? Like hereditary, I don't know. And y'all did have that first house energy. So that's for someone here. Do not let your looks, your culture, where you're from, make you feel like you can't achieve what it is that you're going for, or make you feel less than. I don't know, you know? Maybe you could be African-American, okay? Not saying that this only happens to my African-American brothers and sisters, but maybe you're going into an area, and I just heard the word very prestige, okay? Very prestigious, and I don't know, it's almost like the self-esteem, or there could be this overanalyzation about like how you don't fit, or like, do I fit here? Who am I to be here? Like, is it right for me to go after this? I also feel like there could be some critiques with the body. That's for someone here. Others of you real live could be going through some tension with family, could even be with the mother figure. This could even be the dialogue of a mother figure. Maybe you guys are on good terms, but there's something here that rings in your spirit that could affect how you move today, and it could be associated with your mother or with your early home life, okay? I also feel like there's a want to expand with this group. There's a want to have a home. Someone also could have a real estate business, or you could be into real estate. I also think of like a doctorate's degree or a master's degree when I think of the fourth house as well, if we're going to talk about, you know, other things, right? Safety, security, the home, happiness, all right? feeling liberated, spiritual liberation. It's almost like, let me see where I want to go with this. Because I almost feel like I just need to give y'all a pep talk. Like there's a pep talk here. And it feels like what could hinder this group. I don't know. It's almost like they're getting their head about where they came from. Or are you trying to, this is the thing for y'all. Y'all might resonate with Pisces reading. You guys are meant to do what you love. Okay. I think I'm going to start out flat out with, what is your main advice, starting with these cards, because there's something here coming through, like do what you love. Don't feel bad about showing up and shining. Okay, show yourself, dress up, get into the beauty of it all. Okay, like if you want to, I don't know, like someone could hear, could be, how can I say this, because I'm getting two different sides of the coin, where I'm picking up on this real beautiful lady who has like she shows up a certain way, but maybe people tell her that she's doing too much, or she feels like when she dresses up, she becomes a target. I don't know. Friend, don't dim yourself. There's something here about don't dim yourself, or don't let your past or like where you came from dim you from going forward. You know who this reminds me of? Y'all ever watch BJ Investigates? If you were to ever look at BJ Investigates, or That Surprise Witness, I know she has 2 channels. It's almost like I'm getting like some type of energy there, because I think she said she was from the Bayou, grew up, and I don't want to say it wrong, but she might have grew up poor, family. There might have been, I don't want to misspeak, but there could have been some drug things going on with family. I don't know, but she ended up being like a lawyer. Okay, going to a prestigious school, becoming a lawyer, things of that nature. And she was also talking about, on one of her segments, she was talking about how when she was going to law school, you know, no one had taught her how to dress. You know, no one had taught her how to be in this type of environment. You know, she had to learn that. So there's something here for someone. Where you're headed, it seems like it's very, I'm getting the words triumphant, or you could be the first doing it. It could be a lot of pressure on you. You could feel like there's a lot, you know, on your shoulders. Like, I don't know. I keep hearing the first to ever do it, the first to graduate. And maybe some of you guys are getting some pushback from family. Watch that, okay? Don't let the fear of what family or people that I feel like would be classified as home, okay? Homely people, people that you see as home, friends, close friends. Don't let their fears stop you from moving forward and doing what it is that you love, okay? Don't let that change you, because I do feel there's a projection of fear on this group, and I know I'm kind of bouncing around to different areas, but I feel that for somebody, there's like a projection of fear that can kind of infiltrate, and you're being asked to remove that. And I'm not saying you got to remove those people, but go past that. Like, don't listen to that voice, that noise. It's a distraction, okay? You are meant to be bigger. You are meant to go after it. You are meant to shine. You are meant to look good, however that looks for you, okay? And don't feel bad about that. There's, okay, someone here, I don't know how it would make you feel better, but the home, okay? Some of you are meant to have a very nice home as well, but there's something here about revamping a home, renovating a home. I mean, you could be into real estate, okay? Maybe take that more serious moving forward. I don't know who this is for, but there's something about beautifying the home, okay? Giving luxe vibes. Maybe even you. Yes, you guys are being asked to show up with luxe vibes. And when I say luxe, I mean luxury vibes. You guys are meant to show up like that. That doesn't mean that you have to do it like, you know, girl A. Girl A might do heels, okay, like business attire. I don't know. Luxury might look different for her. For you, it could be sneaks, graphic tees, whatever. But it's like, it looks good. It matches your aesthetic. It's a vibe. It's clean. And it just makes you feel good. I also feel like there's something here. I don't know what this is, friend, but they keep taking me to beauty practices. Beautifying yourself. It's giving me like move like the Empress, okay, or do Empress like things, okay. Get your hair done, get your nails done, get your feet done. Even if you're not into that stuff, maintenance, okay, that's gonna help you to feel good. Yeah. And there's something here about the home. I don't know why that could really shift you guys, but something about beautifying self in your way, okay, beautifying the home in your way, I really feel like it's gonna help boost that self-esteem, okay? There's something going on with that 4th house, but we're not gonna go into it right now. We're just gonna keep it moved. Okay, what else am I missing? Actually, let's do it. What else am I missing about this 4th house? Oh, not 4th house again. What else am I missing about this 4th house? Oh, okay. Okay. Are you feeling lonely? Wow. Okay, some of you might want to, you're getting to a point where you want to start a family, or you're wondering how to get a family, or maybe there's because when I think of that 4th house, I don't know why I just got Aquarius in the 4th house. Some of you could have Aquarius in the 4th house, but I felt this like I don't feel at home energy. And you want to know why you don't feel at home? Okay, so that's what it is, friend. It is okay to change tracks, okay? It is okay to get a new group. It is okay to do new things. It is okay to put yourself in a new environment. It is okay to try, I don't know, I'm getting like try new hobbies, get a new hobby, practice your creative abilities. I don't know, I'm getting a lot of pile 1. There's something, it almost is coming through, I don't want to say the word disjointed, but there's something here where it's like I'm kind of like tapping into, like it's coming in bits. It's like a phrase and then it's like move on to the next thing. A phrase and then move on to the next thing. I don't know. So let's just start here. Okay, let's just start here. I really do feel like that. This group, you got to do what you love. I need y'all to watch Pisces reading. I do need y'all to watch Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, okay, and Mars. I need y'all to watch that reading because that's what this is giving. So let's just start here. A motivational message. Okay, let's just ground everything that I just said. Okay, what's the real tea? What does my pile 2 need to hear? Just in case that was a lot. Okay. Become a clear channel, period. Okay, forgive and forget. Laugh at your demons. And it goes back to what I was saying. That D word right there, y'all know I don't like saying that in my house, but that right there, that could look different. What are yours? Okay, is it how your mom used to talk to you? Is it how you grew up? Is it how your a brother or sister could have talked to you? This could be tied to family. This could be tied to the fear of disappointing family. I don't know. This could be tied to, it feels like something in the past that for whatever reason is coming up and blocking almost like your vision for yourself. And that is something that you need to know. So let's start with this become a clear channel. Let's start there. And let's just intuitively tap in and get the juices flowing. Oh, nah. What's my name? Oh, nah. So we have become a clear channel. And make time for yourself and don't feel bad about that. I don't know. That's why I think I'm having a hard time with this message, because I really just feel like someone needs to know that it is okay. Like, it's okay. I don't know if it's a grieving process or how you're moving, or because it almost feels like I'm getting pushback from an outside source in your environment for something that you're doing, but it feels like what you're doing is elevating you, or it's in the process of elevating you, or it makes you feel good, but maybe there's judgment from others and it's like, what did we say? Did it make you feel good, friend? Okay, then keep it going. So let's see. B. Damn, I can't find it. Be a clear channel. 10. Okay, the number 10 could be prominent. 10, baby. All right, the best way to live a magically empowered life is to become a clear channel for your divine energy to flow. Are you allowing your divine energy to flow through you, friend? Or are you channeling the muck and the debris of the world? You can begin to clear your spiritual channel by doing some mental and physical housekeeping. There it go. Housekeeping. Fourth house, okay? Are you buried in unnecessary stuff? Time to clear it out. Are you confused in any area of your life? Time to ask for help and learn more. Are you avoiding what seems difficult only to allow it to worsen through neglect? Stop procrastinating. Are you absorbing the unhealthy energies of others instead of directing your power to set and serve your own goals? Time to set stronger energetic boundaries, all right? Your divine energy is calling you to recognize and sweep away the mental debris, confusion, physical and psychic clutter, and self-undoing that's preventing you from being the receptive, clear channel for your divine energy you are designed to be. Your divine invitation: take an honest inventory of all that clogs your life, body, mind, and spirit. Have the courage to admit the problem and decide to remove it one step at a time. And you guys, I know this is almost giving me a level of shadow work, and I know we get so annoyed. Maybe even a journal prompt, okay, whatever it is, because it does feel like there's this past energy that I feel like has a hold on you, okay? And like we need the body to catch up to where you're at presently. So journaling, doing something creative to channel this energy for those where this is going to apply, I do feel like that's going to be very helpful. But you know what it is, friend? I just feel like I'm supposed to tell you like it's okay. Like, don't beat yourself up. A lot of this stuff I feel like was out of your control, and it just left like, you know how you do a thumbprint and it's like you still see the thumbprint? Like, I feel like that's kind of what was left on you, and it's time to remove it from the DNA. So you could really shine, and it is okay to do that, and you don't have to like beat yourself up for the stagnancy that has came with whatever is related to that fourth house energy, okay? Just know that addressing it now, unraveling that, and what that could possibly look like. Let me see. Damn, am I doing too much? Let me see. Because now I don't even got an example. Because I don't want to share my prompts that I've been doing. I've been doing some prompts, but I don't want to share them yet, okay? Those are personal. So that could be a thing. Making a personal, like it's very personalized. It's very fit to you, okay? Maybe making a schedule or having a routine where you sit with yourself and you really be real with yourself, okay? What is the clutter? What's holding you back? What is that voice that kind of taunts you in your mind that almost makes you feel like you're not good enough, okay? I don't know what makes you feel outcasted with that fourth house, or even writing down fourth house energy. What makes you feel a sense of security, happiness, fulfillment, okay? What is hindering that? Why is it hindering that? Ooh, my phone just went off. Yeah. Why is it hindering that? Where am I allowing this in? What is causing me to allow that in, all right? And not many people will sit down with themselves and do that. But I'm telling y'all, that shit be powerful. It be the littlest shit, okay? The littlest shit. I don't know. Like, I was in a funk this one time, and when you're in a funk, it's so hard to remember the basics, okay? Especially, let's say if you guys were going through a depression. People don't understand, like, when you go through a depression, the things that seem so in your face, like, well, why didn't you call, grandma? Why didn't you call me, girl? I would have been here. Or like, you got a therapist. Why didn't you call them? All that shit goes out the window. There's literally something that gets turned the fuck off, okay? And somebody that's into psychology will know. So if you're going through that right now, trust me, friend, I've been there multiple times. It happens. I feel like I'm at a point now where when I recognize it, I'm like, oh, fuck no. We are not staying here. Pick it up, friend. Pick it up. And those things that you forget to do, or like that could get, you could kind of fall off of doing them. Like, I don't know. And you got to tell me, friend, but brush your teeth, wash your face. I don't know. Clip your toenails. Like, I don't know. Something could have been due to depression or due to some type of, I don't know, maybe even a busy schedule. Like, something could have got, I don't want to say something has gotten let go, because I'm almost seeing like a hoarding house or like someone's house getting too cluttered. And it doesn't even have to be that serious. I say all that to say, coming back to the basics for you is going to be great. All right. Taking that time, maybe doing a journal prompt, just sitting with yourself, doing something for yourself, something that you love. Set a timer, do it for 30 minutes. I'm telling you, friend, I really feel like it's going to shift you. I really feel like it's going to help you get clear, because I can even feel it in the energy. I don't know why I'm picking up on all these outside, like, I'm almost, okay, this is intense. But you know those, them spears? Like, I keep seeing you in here, and then there's like these spears randomly that come in like, ooh, don't forget your mom said that to you, do. Don't forget your brother said that to you, do. Don't forget that's what your job told you, do. Like, I don't know, and I know it's not funny. But, I don't know, friend. Because I don't know if all of you guys or if anyone's going through tough times, but that become a clear channel card. Like, there's, like, it's okay to do that. Like, it's okay to take time for yourself. I don't know why I feel like I keep having to say that. Let me say that. What is the main message? Let's get to the tea. All right. So, an encouraging, beautiful message. Encouraging, not fluffy. Okay, we're not, you know, but encouraging. Truly encouraging. Genuinely encouraging message for my pile to make it clear for me. The Nine of Wands, black tourmaline, okay? Woo, black tourmaline. Okay, I feel it. Whatever crystal comes out in this reading, I need you to look it up. I do. Because this tells me there could be some psychic attacks. We're not going to give it too much power. But we're about to make these our bitch, okay? We are, okay? This is about to come. You about to make these your bitch. Yep. So let's see. Nine of Wands. The fights, okay? Gosh. I feel like someone here is being so hard on themselves. Like, you don't even understand, friend. You are right there at the finish line. And I know it's hard. I need you to keep pushing, because that's what the enemy wants you to do. They want you to feel weak. They want you to feel like you can't keep going on, but you can. Whoever you are, especially with that first house energy, you have the full-blown ability to revamp yourself and become a whole new person. I know that sounds really intense, but you do have that ability. You can start today, friend, bit by bit. Okay, you can choose who you want to be. You don't have to go based off of what family has said or what that environment said or what that community said or that culture. No. This is about you, friend. Let's come back to you, all right? So, an encouraging message for my pile 2. An encouraging message for my pile 2. What do they need to hear? Those that chose the Chucky, the Hangman. You have Aquamarine, Spinal, the 8 of Pentacles, Amethyst at the bottom of the deck, and 6 of Swords. Now, I know this is supposed to be an encouraging message, but friend, I feel like somebody, you know what the culprit is. We just got to remove it. We got to walk away from it. Also, if there's someone that you're trying to communicate with and it just feels like you guys are like clashing, take a step back, okay? This person might not be on the same level as you to be able to cater to your feelings or to see your perspective, and they might not even be in that mature state of mind, okay? And talking to this person or trying to like badger them about whatever, I feel like it's going to do more harm to you than good. So there's a level here of protect your peace. How does protecting your peace look to you? And don't feel bad about that. Also, you guys are definitely being encouraged, and there's an inspiring energy here of like revamp yourself, friend. Rebrand yourself, okay? That self-work, take a second. All right? How does that look to you, that Hangman? You could even be like, make sure, I don't know. Something about that Hangman gave me like, I'm not really announcing, I'm just behind the scenes, I'm doing my work, okay? Like, I'm not posting, or I'm not doing XYZ, or I'm not quick to jump. I don't know, this feels very like self-development, but it's like in a cave almost, okay? So don't feel like you have to put on the theatrics for everybody, okay? Someone needs to hear that. You don't have to put on the theatrics or perform for everybody else. Bring it back to you. I also feel like the fix here, something may need to be sacrificed, removed, or you might just need a pause, friend. Okay, know when it's time to pause. Know when it's time to take a break. Some of y'all just need a fucking break. Okay, so that you can really have room to dive into this amethyst death energy, this Eight of Pentacles energy. Okay, because it's almost like I'm picking up on someone who maybe doesn't make time. I don't know, there's something here to make time for yourself, friend. It's okay to make time for yourself. All right, even if it's just a little bit a day, it's going to make a difference. Don't let that 10-minute, 30-minute, oh, that's not going to do nothing, so it's just no point in doing it. No, fuck that, friend. You holding yourself back. You holding yourself back. I just really feel some type of spiritual liberation. But it's like what I'm seeing here in the cards, I'm almost picking up on a vibe of like, because you guys are shifting. I am getting rebirth energy, rebrand energy, reinventing yourself energy, and you don't even see what's on the other end of this with this Wheel of Fortune. You could probably feel that something big is going to happen, but you're just like, nothing around me is looking like that right now. Don't worry about that, friend. Don't worry about that, friend. We need you to focus on this right here. Stay focused. Keep grinding. And as you're doing it, make sure that you are setting up the proper boundaries to make the environment work for you, to make the energy work for you. What do you need? Let's say if you are going to school, what do you need to be going on in your environment for you to have a clear mind, for you to not be stressed, for you to feel like you're paced, for you to feel like you're not overextending? What do you need? Okay. There also might be a level of make sure you take time for some escapism, healthy escapism. And then for others of you, if you are doing some unhealthy escapism, instead of doing that, let's use that time to do some self-reflection. Okay, it don't gotta be nothing too serious. Because for y'all, I ain't gonna lie, friend, I get big ass energy. I just feel like with this group, it's more so, it's almost like I'm seeing somebody that's been running and maybe they got their last lap and they're just like, oh my freaking goodness, bitch. And it's like they right there about to slow down, or doesn't it? And it's like, nah, like I'm that person in the stand that's like, let's go, Bow, do what the fuck, get your ass up, let's go. I think that's all you needed. So the other messages really, I don't know, they could apply, they might not. I really feel like that's what y'all were meant to hear. Just that phrase right there. Let's get it! Like that. I think that's all y'all needed from me. I think the other shit was just extra. So let's see what else is coming through. Let it hit. A message from my pile 2. A message from my pile 2. Yellow dog. The yellow dog, friend. I need you to, all this yellow, bitch. I don't think you understand, friend. Your spirit is huge, pile 2, and you have capacity to love and serve selflessly while not expecting praise in return. You welcome friends with your happy and healing energy, and it feeds their soul. There is no need for a leash as you are devoted to your spiritual path. Remember to be your own best friend. That's what I'm seeing here, becoming your own best friend and not feeling guilty about that. I don't know if people are like pulling on you, or there's just, and it might not even be like some sinister ass shit, you know. You could have played a part in this as well, where it's just like you're not honoring yourself a little bit, or maybe you're overextending yourself, but it's time to cut the umbilical. Okay, that cut. Y'all gotta move the energy. Y'all gonna have to move aside. I gotta focus, okay? I gotta focus, and that's okay. Remember to be your own best friend, always loyal and truthful to yourself. Life is a journey, and it's important to take time to play and revive your your spirit. Feel me at your side, okay? So someone needed to hear that, and I do want to look at this spinal or spinel, whatever the fuck that is. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Spinal. And I'll let y'all look up the other crystals. Spinal, spiritual meaning. Let's see. Ooh, the spiritual meaning of spinal centers on emotional and physical well-being, revitalization, personal empowerment, and spiritual motherfucking grounding. The fuck? I do this shit, bro. Don't play with me. I do this shit. I feel like that's everything we just talked about. All right, so a couple more, because I feel like y'all got it in the bag. I don't feel like I need to just come on here and do the most. I just feel like y'all need a little 1, 2, 1, 2, a little pop, pop, okay? And I just gave that to you. So other messages from our pile 2. What do they need to see? Let it hit. Yes. Purpose. I know what I am here to do. Peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Be the movement, friend. And if people are in the way, they got to go. Okay, you got people to see, places to be. You're a catalyst. You got things to do. The fuck? Okay, another message from my pile 2. You have Hecate. Hecate. I'm sorry. I know I'm saying it wrong. I'm sorry. You stand. See, this is gonna hit for somebody. This is like one of your deities, girl. Okay. You stand at a crossroad, a rite of passage you didn't see coming. Call upon the crone within, your inner witch who holds the wisdom torch that helps you see through the hypnotism of the world. I told you it's the world, bro. Just when you think all has gone dark, you discover the perfect spell to cast, creating an enduring treasure for you and all involved. Please go watch Pisces reading, even if you ain't a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, because they had this Pluto-esque vibe where it was like the creatrix of the Matrix, and there was just this energy of like turning the destruction into my muse. I don't know, vibe with it. So yes, you guys, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and I will see you guys down below in the comments.